birds have always been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Chanticleers offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll give him a couple that leaves them with 3rd and 8.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field, but this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Starts to scramble to the left. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Mitchell. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Owls!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. This offense starts deep in a hole. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. To the air, it's Morris. He's got an open man. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Coastal! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Look out, he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Stewart.
Well, give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Temple lining up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. Working on the right. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. At the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The shot that clears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Caught on the outside, it's Stewart. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Looking left. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the shot to clear is in the hurry-up.
And that's another shot to clear.
He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. Got enough space. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to FIU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw.
Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Owls are on the move.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Still looking, on the move. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. He'll try to tack on 1 more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They just keep firing. Got out of trouble and throws. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the air on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Stewart. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mitchell. Buys a little time with his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal. Keep the tempo going. Stay aggressive.
Clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Graves. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Chanticleers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mitchell. Pressure coming. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Quarterback on the keeper. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Coastal. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive earlier.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Mitchell. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Owls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Touchdown, Owls! goals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Snags a quick pass on the left. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Morris. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a space. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. To the air, it's Mitchell. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mitchell. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away.
Number 7 on to punt it away.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fights off a defender. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Under fire. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the shot to clears with the 1st and 10. Now on the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. They push. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Douglas. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Making side adjustments here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need... It has been said that the obstacle